0-0. Dinko, we're getting into the pistol round.
That's usually where we start these. And we'll see who wins it today, Jason. NiP, I never have faith in NiP. Like, that's the thing. Like, as much as we've maybe talked about Heroic losing the big yesterday, should have won, but against NiP, I just feel like Heroic should win this. And they've got a lot of reps here on Anubis. And Isaac, it's a good start here as Tesses goes down first. He's going to look for a follow-up. And Isaac, nice clean hold so far, eventually getting taken down by Nerds.
Yeah, look how long he stayed alive as well for the entire rotation to come in. Maybe didn't need to go around that smoke from Mistum, so all of a sudden we're into a 3-on-3. Shush, Kixin, and Nerds. And they back out because Kixin's got good standing. When NiP try and rotate back across the map, if they just freeze Heroic, so he's got to come back to camera now and help them clear it. But now he no longer has eyes towards Beach. However, NiP have not moved. They still think it's going to be a B finish, and Kixin's just like, no, it's cool over here.
Yeah, seems all quiet. I haven't seen anybody. There's no noise. Come on in. The water is warm on A. So the plants should come in, no problem here for Nerds. And then NiP on the other side of the map can start beelining back over to A. But at this point, Heroic have so much time to get into solid post-plant positions. Kicksan's going to continue going to the beach. He's loving a beach day at the moment. Here's the steps, fights Wrinkle. Ooh, just be careful, he doesn't go down here. Kickstand eventually wins that fight, and he doesn't see anybody with Wrinkle. So it is going to be the final two members of NiP trying to come through camera. And Shush, not a fan of the paparazzi. He's going to shut down both players coming through camera with Nerds in tow. So 1-0 start here for Heroic to win the pistol. And for NiP, we'll see if they go for the force buy.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it I guess a breakout event at Pro League, but he did have, I guess, like a good event. You know, put him on the map to a certain extent, but not in any kind of way where it's like, you know, this guy's like the next big star. It's just like, oh, he's got a cool game.
He's got some game.
Yeah.
Well, Shush certainly has that. He's going for a B play, just looking to take some fights straight away with the open arches. They all go back to the site. Isn't going to get the first kill. It's going to be Isaac actually chiming through that smoke and missed it. He's going to go aggressive. It hasn't worked out. I thought he was going to have a great chance there on Nerds, but the rifle just outmatches him.
If I'm one of these B defenders, I'm really annoyed by how like Heroic decided to open up this half. That challenge directly as fast as possible, swing towards B main.
He's closing the space rapidly.
And beautiful utility at the A bomb site as well.
Though, is right. Oh, no, he's watching a little bit lower. Thought it looked like Deggs' crossout could have spotted Isaac out, but
what happened to Kixin's gun?
I think he's wondering the same thing.
He had a Mac 10. There we go.
Got it in the water now. But look, Isaac hasn't stopped, right? He got the mid pick. He could have went back to camera, but Isaac's just walking in behind him. And damage done onto Nerds. Misses the timing just about. But there's so many players in this A bomb set. You would still imagine that Heroic are going to find it very tough to get through. So Kickstand to take Wrinkle down. Oh, he finds a follow-up, and now runs to the back of the bomb site. They weren't expecting the third player. And so him just hiding has forced Nerds into the clutch, and Rez able to close it on his own. Yeah, Dexter's on the AWP. I don't think we've seen a game yet where you could point back to the old Dexter, right? He used to take over servers on his own and just dominate. I haven't necessarily seen that from him yet.
As I was kind of mentioning in that little pre-game argument we had with the desk, you think of Dexter and some of the best games he had. You think back to that match when he was in Spirit at Antwerp against FaZe, where he was going absolutely bonkers with the AWP. Those styles of games that get really scrappy and chaotic, and he's just unleashed. I think when he has to play like protocols in certain positions and good rotations and good movement, that's where I sometimes feel like he gets a little bit lost in the sauce and doesn't really know how to have his same level of impact when he's got to play the detailed Counter-Strike. And look at how Heroic is just peeling apart NiP bit by bit.
Unfortunate for NiP. They win their first round, they immediately get bodied in the follow-up. Can't really compete for this round victory, and there's not a lot of money left over whatsoever because they sustained a lot of losses in the last round, even though they shouldn't have. With 3 players stacking out the B bomb site, should have been a comfortable finish to it, but it came down to 2 players staying alive. Medium utility, as the HUD says, Jason. That's the official measurement.
Medium utility.
Here comes an aggressive play from Wrinkle. It's one and done for a very expensive weapon.
I mean, again, that goes back to me mentioning how annoying you have to be as a B defender if you see a team just willing to sprint and challenge you in this B choke point. Once again, they go for it, so it makes for a very quick trade, and it opens up the possibility for Tesses.
Here he comes, the best Danish player in his village, and he's got himself a double kill. Isaac to go down, and that's the site overtaken.
Best Danish player in his little fishing village.
Yeah. If he's from Copenhagen, that's a compliment.
But anywhere else.
If he's from Aalborg, then it's him and Pimp, and that's not really a competition right now.
No competition there.
Might be able to get a chance here on Shush, who dives down into the beach, getting hot in the sand. Eventually, Rez able to pick up that kill, so he will hang on to the M4, wasn't able to get back to the AWP. And for Wrinkle, I mean, you wait a long time to get the AWP out. They had a lot of uncertainty, leaving a great project in Ents.
You know,
and having to rebuild this heroic squad together, but now they're in a better position because they're playing.
Well, think of that whole situation at that time with that Ents core blowing up. At the time, they were like, what, a top 4 team? That heroic team blowing up as well.
Yeah.
You know, who were also a top 4 team. And, you know, those teams had like a certain magic that they were able to find as a collective unit. Oh my lord, is that...
That's a collateral on the Deeg.
Oh, God.
You don't see that a whole lot. Just giving NiP a chance in the round.
You better
otherwise be thrown out the window.
You better convert on that.
Yeah. Well, Jakob taking damage. He's going to go back into the storage. His teammate's starting to move through the canal.
Dexter's alone with the bomb. He's got to be a little bit careful. Smoking off Temple, allowing Nerds to come help him. But here's that push that I mentioned that I wanted to see in the pistol round. They're getting it in here. Pushing through canals, through boats, over towards A main. Tess is going to step up to try and handle it. He will not expect 3 players.
Oh, Tessis holds down for 1, gets traded out by Mistim, and now Dexter holding on at the back of the site. Great double. And Jakob walks right into Nerds, recovered by Heroic. A little bit of damage done off the back of a Deeg collateral in mid.
Yo, but do you see that spray from Tessis? Missing the first 2 players, and just a bullet hits Rez, the only rifle, right in the dome. That's got to be so frustrating.
Spray and pray.
That's got to be so frustrating coming in as that 3rd player and just eating a stray bullet.
Yeah, it's always the worst when you die and the
this.
person didn't even mean to kill you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my lordy, lordy, lordy.
So nice to watch.
It's 100 HP on both players to nothing.
But quick over towards A this time. Testes at the front with a great flash from Kickstand. Aggression from Isaac punished by Dexter, and now it's all on Mistim. And I just love the speed that Heroic are bringing to this game right now.
I feel like NiP is like trying to play chess, but Heroic is just like, it's just...
They're playing Hungry Hippos.
I don't even know what the comparison would be, but they're like, you know, NiP's trying to set up like these plays, these smart plays, a little bit of aggression, set up a pop flash, and Heroic's just like, nope, we're going to rush this, and we're just going to be very simple, and we're going to... It's like Heroic's playing checkers, except in this situation, checkers is winning. Nuts is like, wait, I want to go through this. Someone set me up.
Okay, Dexter's got him. Flash going in. Here comes the rest of the squad. Nerds on the charge. Can NiP finally handle an accelerated attack for Heroic? The defense were a little bit further back this time, so there's no instant opening here for Heroic to work with, but Util's coming in. Wrinkle from Brick, second shot in, and starts to build a beautiful round here for NiP. Mistin moves forward. Dexter with a great shot out, but so much damage has already been done, and Dexter's now the only player within the site. Shush is starting to move through camera. There is still a way back into this round, but with the pause, Rez realizes this is a possibility and has eyes on that push from Shush.
This is where we can see some flashes out of Dexter, though, because he's got no other options but to just frag out, and he's always felt to me like a very momentum opper. No bomb in his hands and running out of bullets on the AWP, swaps out to the AK. So economic damage would be great, get a couple kills, gonna be really tough. Really tough.
Double stack, impossible for Dexter to make it happen, and NiP, they just playing a little bit further back in the defense. It didn't allow Nerds to take out opener.
But that is a round where they've applied that pressure with the flash of the smoke, they've had the cross lurk smoke, they have a Molotov down. They actually could have paused, pumped the brakes, gone elsewhere after applying that much pressure to the bomb site.
Well, they're applying pressure back to B again. This is something they were doing very early on in the half, but hasn't worked out for Kickstand. Wrinkle diving down. I love that play. He's confident. He's willing to take some risks right now, and he's got the AK out at range, taking a fight against Nerds, and good luck winning a fight against Nerds when you switch out to the rifle.
I think NiP philosophically in their head have started to understand that this game is going to have some puggy elements to it, so you got to respond in kind to a certain degree, and realizing if... Oh, beautiful shot. If Heroic's going to be this fast and this aggressive to choke points at the opening of rounds, there's going to be some details missed. And here, it's the dropout window into canals.
Triple. Set up in mid right now from the CT side. Dropped it as 2 members from that kill from Shush. And look at this, the push of the smoke from Isaac. If he continues, he is going to find Nerds. But, oh, close. Close from Nerds, but unable to take that shot. NiP finally responding to the level that Heroic want to bring to the server.
And that's back-to-back rounds. They've really shut down those aggressive plays where they couldn't handle it earlier in the half. Now they've gotten a little bit of wind beneath their sails. So let's see if Heroic switch things up at all.
Especially because they know the money is on the brink of collapse now. If they lose this round, then NiP have a great opportunity to pull 5 rounds into the CT half. Although still contact towards B main. They throw the Molotov out towards jail.
I like that though. Molotov is great.
Yeah.
Look at all the space they've got. Oh, good peek. Good peek. Half the attack taken away, and this B main play has not netted anything for Heroic, and Dexter misses the chance.
Yeah, Dexter also dropped down to 15 HP at 35 seconds. Rez was inside a connector, but he's actually gone back to the temple now. And this has left the B defense of only 2 players. And here come Heroic trying to split this. Nurse will become a late piece through the connector. And now that no one's there, he has an easy peek into the bomb site. He's going to make it work. So both B players go down without a fight. And that's a problem here for NiP, because now they have to pull off a 3v4 retake of the B bomb site if they want to go for this. Although, Nerds got blinded.
I got tagged by his teammate's flashbang there, trying to activate him for that peek. Could have just jiggled it for the information. Shush forced into aggression. Good job from Mistum.
Dude, this is utter collapse for Heroic in the post plant. From having all the advantages in the world to fumbling it. He's going to hold the cross, but he has to nail the shot, and he won't. The barrel comes around, he can take it down by Wrinkle, and that's disastrous for Heroic. A 3v4 retake where NiP don't lose a single player.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, the hit onto the B bomb site is pulled off perfectly. Like, it's not going to get any better than that, and to lose that,
it changes the game entirely here. NiP have a beautiful opportunity, in fact, to grab 5 rounds on the CT side.
Yeah, and 4 rounds in a row to close the half would be something special. So let's see what they do. Molotov towards middle. They want to come at it aggressively. Wrinkle caught off guard. Oh, this off is screwed, but the AK is there for at least 1. Mistum falls back, and he's had a couple big rounds. He's going to add another one onto his tally. 7-4. It's about to be 7-5 as Nerds is in a 1v3.
That was a pretty simple half of Counter-Strike from Heroic. Rush B, rush A, rush mid. It's just very simple calls. NiP eventually figure it out. They deal with it. And they will pull 4 rounds back right at the end here. 5 total in the half from NiP.
That everyone dreams about. Make your dreams come true on Skin Club.
All right.
Moses
Utility.
McConaughey, let's go.
Utility on NiP. Smoke, flash. Smoke is already put out. Fast towards the B bomb site. Here we go. We're already into it.
Nerds. He'll grab the first kill of his pistol. He'll drop behind the smoke as well. He's got some cover to play with, and yeah, good. Oh, he's going onto the platform, and Nerds just dispatches of it.
This is a great round as a defender who is here on his own, Nerds.
Yeah, Nerds moving into the bomb site now. Rez is down well, but NiP, they haven't been able to stop Nerds. They have not been able to deal with his threat and his output on the pistol. Isaac left alone. He's got a Molotov for this. There's a tap on the defuse, but no full commitment, and Nerds with a 4K in the pistol. What a hold.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Phenomenal sequence, and look at his scoreline now, 17-5. Nerds starting to take over this game.
Strong force by here for NiP. Boost being deployed, Rez looking over the top mid-smoke. No one from Heroic watching this. And this is going to allow Wrinkle to move forward. And kicks in, has to pick up the info. Very comfortable inside of mid. Gets a 1-for-1. Gets traded out by Isaac.
3 rifles still on the board. Dexter at the A bomb site with Shush. Tess is coming over with an MP9 towards Temple. Nerds that B anchor. And NiP slow it down. They want the reaction. They're going to get it. Now, can they win the fight? No, not at all. And that's the bomb dropped.
Great kill from Tess. Double on the MP9, so the force bite does not work out for NiP. They're going to be down to the full eco in the next round. Heroic will be on 9 rounds after this, but very likely 10. And that's what can happen when you get a strong start in the second half. Heroic pushing themselves ever closer.
Both pistol rounds. Both pistol rounds for Heroic.
Yeah. Still not particularly great here for NiP in terms of a buy. You know, Jakob still has to play on the Galil because he didn't have much residual cash to save earlier. A whole lot of util and a missed piece of utility here from NiP as well.
A very missed piece of utility. They're still going to head in this direction.
Dexter's just waiting. It's not pretty, and he goes into the fire, and Dexter is on fire. 3 kills locked in. Finally stopped by Rez. Minute 7 seconds, still so much time left in this round, but NiP have been handed a terrible round start here. Rez and Jakob with nothing to do. As Jakob is stuck in mid, as Rez gets taken down from a boosted position of Nerds, who just gets out of there.
This is what I'm talking about with Dexter. Look how good he looks in that kind of a situation, when there's a little bit of chaos and he's just like in the mood of like, I'm going to make a play, I'm going to be the aggressor. But you park him holding an angle, and he seems to struggle in those fights, which always seems weird to me.
Oh, sneaky. Oh my god, Jakob actually turned around for that. So kicks on to go down. Obviously not looking at a round victory, but still a little highlight shot from Jakob.
And avoids getting knifed.
Yeah.
Which is always nice. Now, he does have the bomb. If he can find this kill on Tess's, he has an avenue to get in and plant at the B bomb site, get his team some bonus money.
Oh.
Looks the wrong direction. Tess's with an easy kill. It's 11-5, all on the back of Dexter's triple kill.
Yeah, without that bonus money you're talking about with the bomb plant, you just see NiP just have under the amount they need to get the AKs and Kevlar. So rough round again coming right up here for NiP, but this is a sick round for Dexter going into the Molotov. They weren't ready for it.
Middle one.
It's like, because in the moment it's like, it's almost like...
So it's good to see them return to some form today.
Yeah, but Big's a squad that, you know, I think, hold the phone.
Okay, Shush unleashed. And Heroic about to close this map out straight away. There's no time for your point, Jason. NiP don't allow it.
Yeah, it's fine. Kicks in, going to be pushing up. Heroic this whole game have been extremely confident, making sure they're getting into fights, they're getting stuck in, not giving a whole lot of room for NiP to breathe. And certainly in this second half, they've sensed that weakness and the advantage they have over NiP, and they have just kind of pushed it right in their face. Dexter holding in mid. Isaac is here. Rez is going to join up with him. As Dexter falls back to a safer position.
Rez waits for Isaac's walk around the corner, and it looks like it's about to come soon. Rez just making sure he comes with him. They jump across, and they actually get by the scope. Into the camera, Dexter repositions, follows up, and knocks them out. 13-5 win here for Heroic. They will go 2-1, taking a comfortable victory with a scoreline of 13-5 over the Ninjas in Pyjamas. And that's a better Heroic performance, right, Richard?